take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
We are the future. Griswold Parks and Rec is a parent's one-stop source for all things fun. Town events, sports, fitness, and enrichment for all ages. We love our residents. Let us prove it. Go to griswoldrec.org.
Hi, this is Alan Gear. You may know me as Mr. Jewett City. I want to tell you about my experience with our local eye doctor, Dr. Joel Zuckerbrun. I recently had cataract surgery, and I was told that I needed new glasses. I didn't know what to do because the problem was this was right in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. Where the heck was I going to get glasses? I checked places that make glasses. I looked online, and what I found was my solution was practically in my own backyard. So I called Dr. Z, as most people know him. His office is right on North Main Street, right here in the borough of Jewett City. I went to my appointment and had my glasses faster than I would have thought possible. Call Dr. Zuckerbrun at 376-2848. I trust Dr. Z with my eyesight, and you should too. Make an appointment today.
I love your music.
The flagship for Griswold Sports. Available online and on your mobile device.
SNSN. Don't just wish for a winning deal. Make it Dish. It will make it real. Don't just wish. Make it Dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 120-point safety and quality check. Nothing leaves the lot without my personal approval. Convenience. We have financing sources for almost any situation. We offer on-site registration processing, and we have maintenance programs for years of stress-free ownership. And now open for all your maintenance needs. Our full-service repair facility, where oil changes start at just $19.99. Call today for your appointment or just stop by. So save thousands and deal with the dishes. Route 32, North Franklin. Or check us out online at dishfranklin.com. Or ring us, 860-383-4750.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the program. It's 13 minutes after 8. We'll be with you until 9 o'clock this morning. Time for the forecast right now. Here he is, Paul Ash.
Good morning, everybody. And right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 25 degrees. Be a mix of clouds today and sun with high around 43 degrees. But tonight, clear skies, lows around 21. Be a Saturday? Well, it's going to be sunny, right? Sunny, I said, 28 degrees. And for Sunday, Saturday night, clear, lows around 16. So the chill is back. Sunday, generally clear, sunny. Despite the 2 afternoon clouds, high around 32. And from Monday, well, I don't know if kids are going back to school.
Did you say the 2 afternoon clouds?
Yeah, just 2.
Just 2. Just 2. All right. Just want to make sure.
Alpha and beta.
Now you're counting the clouds. Okay.
Paul's good.
Yeah.
I know what I know.
So, folks, go out there this afternoon and see how many clouds you have, and let me know. You can see the text number at the top of at the page, 860-717-3097. Let me know if there's more than 2 clouds.
Sunday.
You know how
Sunday. All right.
So you know how Paul knows that? He's from the future.
He's from the future.
Been there. For Monday, partly cloudy skies, highs around 38. However, there could be some cloudy with snow showers in midnight, lows around 23. And that's your weather on this.
Whatever, Paul. Just
Thanks,
stop.
Paul.
Yeah, whatever.
Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. All right. We know 22nd or something.
01/22/21.
What a strange week it's been.
Yes, it has.
It started. Today. We've already talked about this, but look, you and I were over at Dean's getting a cup of coffee and coming back, and one of the things we were talking to Alana about and Dean about was, where's Paul? Well, does he want a coffee? Probably. So we got him a coffee. It's funny. I've never seen Paul drive anything other than his truck, but boy, he's got some other cars.
That's right. Yeah,
he's got some doozies.
He's got
some
a
nice
Charger.
ones. He's got a Charger. He's got a you got a Chevelle, right? A Chevelle and an Audi. And then I said, I've never seen Paul drive his Audi. Matter of fact, how many years have you been coming here now?
Oh, 3, 4.
Yeah, so it's been a bit.
Been a while.
Yeah, and I'd never seen him at all drive the Audi. Son of a bitch! He did not drive up in the Audi today. I'm like, I've slipped into another dimension.
Yep. In the future.
He took that privileged parking across the street.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's because it's the
No
old,
parking here at the
old-
corner.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll get out of the car. Who's gonna touch me? Nobody. I'm freaking Paul Lash. Paul effing Lash. That's who I am. I'll park where I want. Ticket? Screw you. I'll just go back to my pot farm. Paul's pot farm. You haven't heard about Paul's pot farm?
Well, it's in his basement.
No, it's in his, no. He's got it right out in his greenhouse, man. He doesn't care.
Sweet.
Yeah, Paul's a rebel, man.
That makes sense.
Paul
I didn't
is a
find
rebel.
anything when I looked in his basement.
Why were you in his basement?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
All right.
I was
All
trying
right.
to change the narrative.
Trying to change there. You're a smart ass today. I swear to God. All right. So it's me, Chris, and Paul Lash on your Friday. We'll be doing Stump the Chump in a little bit later on today. If anybody has any comments, man, it's open forum Friday. So, or if you listen to some wrestling talk shows, it's Falls Count Anywhere Friday.
That's right.
So
No
open
disqualification.
So both people that are, if you're in our chat room, we would love to know that you're there.
All two of them.
Say no. They're filing in single file.
Okay.
You know, they're walking
Has
in.
T showed up yet?
No, I don't know that. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
No, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube.
We're broadening our horizons.
Yeah, man, we're slamming and jamming. So
Time to get a makeup artist.
huh? No.
Last time I heard a makeup artist, she brought in a 50-gallon drum. It's going to take a while.
It's gonna
I
be a
said,
while.
make me pretty.
God. So yeah, if anybody has any kind of questions or you want to make any comments about what happened this week has been slam bam, man.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of everything.
Yeah, we had that huge
Lot of
protest down in
everything.
Washington. Oh, wait, that didn't happen.
It was Oregon.
Oh, it was in Oregon.
or Seattle.
So they overshot by a couple thousand miles.
Well, unfortunately, it was the left that protested. That's what it was. The left. They
Okay.
were protesting Biden, which I was kind of surprised. They attacked the ICE headquarters, and yeah.
Bert Sorrell just commented, says, "I'm social distancing. Can you still hear me?" Yes. We got you, Bert. Oh, I get Bert. I put it out there a lot this week, and I want to put it out there again. Last week we were goofing off, and we were testing all of these new live broadcast things that we're doing here. You know,
Okay.
different equipment and different software programs. And,
Uh-huh.
and I'm goofing off, and I said, "Somebody bring me a sandwich."
I remember that.
All right. So, and I was goofing off. So, what do you think happened?
Somebody brought you a sandwich.
Yeah.
Was it yummy?
Yeah.
Was it cheese?
But it wasn't a sandwich.
Just a cheese sandwich?
No. Bert had he sent a bowl of seafood chowder and a bowl of clam chowder.
Wow.
Yeah.
103 Mathewson Street, Bert.
You know what? I'll tell you something. Don't tell him that because he just might do it. You never know.
I'll be home at noontime. I don't have any plans for lunch yet.
Oh my goodness sakes. So yeah, so I got to put it out there and give him some kudos on that. It was really awesome. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And I did not share with anybody.
Well,
Why not?
With anybody.
we're used to that, Mike.
Well, no, I did share with Melissa. I did share with
Mike's very one way. He doesn't share.
Okay. Well, you got me. I had nowhere to go with that. One thing we would like you to do, if you are in the chat group, we would like to ask you to like the video and share the video.
Just subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. Yeah, Bert says Mike and I are the same with food, and he's not kidding. We both love food.
Come on over for breakfast, Bert. I'll show you how to eat.
Yeah.
You will too.
He goes, "Stay away, or we'll bite your hands off."
That's right.
So, Bert, how are things going over at Sorrell's Pizza and Pub on Slitter Avenue? What's going on over there? Anything big? You guys are doing well. Zariana says, "Did you get your coffee from Dean's?" Yeah. So it's right across the street. Here we are. Drinking a coffee. There's more for your life at Dean's. Well, that's a different commercial, isn't it?
I don't think that's right.
So we had a screwy week. It's been weird.
Yep.
It's been really weird. We have a new president of the United States.
Yep.
And none of the things that all of the other alternate news sites said happened.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I ended up with one video that came to me, and it was just some guy. It was an audio recording, and all I heard was, right now, if you know, like Joe Biden has been arrested for high treason.
Oh yeah, everybody was arrested.
Everybody, they're draining the swamp, and none of it happened. None at all. You know, whether you're a Joe Biden fan or you are not a Joe Biden fan, it is what it is. He is the president of the United States.
Yeah. As a retired military man, I'll tell you that whoever the president is my president.
Yeah,
That-
you know.
That's
Well,
the way
I
we
think,
view
I
it.
think he's ticked off some veterans because he pulled all the armed forces flags out of the Oval Office.
Well, he's the president. He's going to piss off people left and right. You know, no
You
matter.
can't please everybody.
Exactly.
Unless you're Bert Sorrell. He just makes everybody happy and it doesn't frickin' matter.
That's right. Well, we'll see at lunchtime today.
Yeah, they're open. So yeah. So it's he's the president of the United States. You know, did I vote for Trump? Yeah, I voted for Trump. I voted for him twice. But he didn't win.
Yeah.
So we need to move forward, you know?
Does he have
That's
the
just it.
Does he have the presidential seal on his Depends?
Huh? Did he have
You really had to sit there and revisit
I
that.
did,
I'm like,
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I
Did now on Channel 3 this morning, they were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the news channel I watch in the morning. They were talking about Donald Trump has gotten was it Secret Service security for his family and it's going to cost the U.S. taxpayers, millions of dollars.
Millions, yeah.
Here's the story, folks. Whenever a president has stepped down, he and his family get Secret Service security.
Yeah.
It happens with all the presidents, not just Trump. So don't be pissed at Trump because he got it. Every president got it. The Obamas got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clinton's got it.
It's not news, folks.
Yeah. Well, people don't realize.
Jimmy Carter's got it.
So needless to say, at 5:30 this morning, I was yelling at my TV.
Jimmy Carter still has that, and the Secret Service is going, why hasn't he not kicked off yet? He's 112.
Because he's building houses. The man is the healthiest president in the world.
You want to talk about controversy? What about his brother Billy?
Oh, Billy Bear.
Remember?
He passed away.
He's gone. He's gone. But what I'm
Billy
saying
Bear.
is that you talk about every president had some sort of controversy.
Yep.
Some sort of a skeleton in their closet.
That was Billy Boy.
Reagan was big into astrology.
Yeah, he was.
And so
And Jelly Belly Jelly Beans.
and jelly beans,
Yeah, he likes
well,
jelly beans.
yes. What was a Bush thing? Broccoli.
He
Ain't no broccoli.
he was dumb as a stump. That's what everybody portrayed him as. He couldn't talk. He didn't know words.
Obama. Well,
Just like Gerald Ford. He tripped once, and all of a sudden he was the clumsiest president we've ever had.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Gerald Ford. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
well, I see Kamala hasn't moved in her home yet.
Yeah, there's a delay on that for some reason.
Well, I've moved twice.
Pence won't leave.
Wow. Pence won't leave.
It's my house.
I ain't going nowhere now. I ain't going back to Indiana. I'm gonna stay right here.
Actually, she has a house in Washington.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
What a surprise. Because God knows they don't have any money.
No, they will when it gets out. Be plenty of money around. You ever see one leave broke?
I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see. Have you seen the memes with Kamala Harris and Joe Biden in a wheelchair,
No.
and they're at a cliff, And she just dumps him over the cliff. Bye, Joe. Joe!
This will only hurt for a minute. It's not the fall that'll kill you. It's the damn sudden stop at the end.
What about the Bernie memes?
Oh my God, Bernie's everywhere. Bernie's more popular right now than the president.
Yeah. He's sitting there and he's got the heavy jacket on. He's got the mittens on. You know, the guy's from Vermont, for Christ's sakes, one of the coldest states in New England. And he's
Yeah.
dressed up like a freaking Eskimo.
Somebody's
He's
got to
all
put
over
him
the
in that
place.
convertible that they shot into space. He's driving to Mars.
Oh, man. He's more popular now than Biden.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, they're making him into a little cartoon character.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his own Saturday morning TV show. Feel the burn. Hey, everybody! I'm Bernie. Guest host will be Pee Wee Herman or something like that.
It's pretty.
He's gonna
It
be
is-
touring the world with Carmen San Diego.
It is pretty funny though. The picture, everybody's
Huh?
it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, where people are putting. He was even down to the youth center.
he's at the youth
Yep.
center. I put him.
London.
He's in New London. Lisa Co put him in front of her house.
Yeah, it's that St. Mary's Church, which you did.
I did that one. I also put him in the Hall of Presidents,
There you go.
which is and I guess
Yeah.
the caption. Like what did I put for captions?
I'm
It's
surprised
the
you
only
didn't
way
put
he's
him in
getting
front
there.
of SNSN.
I tried.
Oh, you couldn't do it.
I tried, dude.
Put him in the Oval Office, sitting at the desk.
Put it at the Oval Office. No, I tried to do the SNSN thing, but it's all Google driven and everything,
Oh,
and it found us, but the way it looked and everything, it just didn't. Yeah, it was more like Dr. Zuckerbrand's office.
You're gonna take a picture of him, stick him in here like he's sitting at the mics with us.
I tried to do that.
Oh, really?
I could. I'm sure I could do that.
That'd be funny.
Good morning to Daniel Peer, who was in the group. Hello, Daniel. He was one of our guests earlier this week. The Paranormal Connecticut
the Paranormal.
Oh, yeah.
Research Team.
Did we find any ghosts?
They didn't bring any equipment here,
Oh,
but I think next time, I think it'll be a great idea if they bring some equipment in here. We can show it off and we can try and see if we can get some sort of EVP or something like that.
I would be surprised if you found a voice in here.
Hmm?
It'd be crazy if you found a voice in here.
I know we've been trying to find a voice for years. You know, and we ain't said it yet. So, so Biden's the president. Harris is now the vice president. He's pretty much put his cabinet in now, right?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're all
So-
in place.
So one of the things that I did want to say about like the direction that we are going here at the radio station is that we are not going to be dabbling in politics at all. You know, I mean, we may talk about it. We may talk about, what they're doing or something like that, but we're not going to get involved in crazy political conversations because I had found really, I mean, Paul, you could probably agree, over the last few years, it's done nothing but divide people.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that. We want to do stuff that's fun, entertaining, as well as informational.
Yep.
So I do not want to go that way. There are other programs that they can go ahead and do their political hogwash. I don't want anything to do with it here. We've always prided ourselves, Paul, really about being straight down the middle on things, and we're going to continue to do that.
I mean, we may joke about stuff, but
Sure,
that's
sure.
about it.
Like we're talking about Biden this morning, he's the president. Okay, we're not getting into anything. Will we have politicians and elected officials on our show? Yes.
But
Will we?
local.
Huh?
It's local.
Right. But will we get into the politics of politics, which I think is what has been happening?
I think everybody needs a break from politics. Don't you? I mean,
From the
I do.
political debate.
Oh yeah, I won't. My news things now are turned off. I don't watch any of them anymore. I used to watch.
It's.
Fox.
I'm just so burnt out. Chris? What about you? You pretty much have zoned that stuff out anyway, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. I always go back to the one statistic: 11% approval rate for Congress, 98% reelection rate. If they're that bad, why do we keep electing them? So
Yeah.
changing out one president for the other president shouldn't make a lot of difference. But And again, here's my thing. When you have a Democratic president and a Democratic House and Senate, you should be able to get stuff done.
It didn't the last time.
Obama screwed the pooch for 2 years and lost I think it was the House. So, get stuff done. Make this country better instead of just waiting around until, you lose the House or the Senate. You got it right now. Do something.
Make it work. Make
Well, we'll
make
see.
America great again.
But on a different note, did you see Fauci on the news?
Yeah, they're going back to the World Health Organization. Yeah.
Did you say he said we're going to stick with the science from now on instead of having to guess?
They're going to remake that movie Grumpy Old Men. It's going to be starring Dr. Anthony Fauci and Bernie Sanders.
Sweet.
Yeah. It'll take place somewhere up north.
I think Fauci should get his own TV show. The doctor is in.
Take over where Bob Ross left off. These funny little trees.
Yes, little happy COVID viruses.
Oh, look at them. They're just dancing around. Oh, they found a host. Do you know did you ever watch Bob Ross?
Oh yeah. I'm that old.
Oh, me too. Did you ever watch Bob Ross?
Oh, yeah.
He's so soothing.
Yeah, he paints pretty damn good.
And I think they put him on calm.com now.
He was the Xanax of our generation.
Well, he's on dead.com. I mean,
you kids are too hyperactive. Go watch Bob Ross.
okay. Look at these happy little trees. Where's my methadone? A lot of people don't remember who Bob Ross took over for. He didn't start the show, the Joy of Oil painting. It wasn't his show.
I don't remember.
He just had more of a cult following. And he still does. It's kind of like it's like Elvis. Elvis has made more money dead than alive.
He's all over YouTube.
Yeah. You go to different stores or T-shirts or Bob Ross T-shirts everywhere.
I think was he on public television? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was all PBS. Yeah.
They've got a Deadpool Pops where he's dressed up like Bob Ross.
The pretty little trees.
Yeah. Well, when it was on, I never really watched it that much. I know who he is, but wasn't.
Does anybody know? I would like to know if anybody in the group or anybody out there knows who Bob Ross took over for. Because people think that Bob Ross started that show, and he did not.
You know what show I liked watching? The guy with the shaving horse, where he would take sticks and make things out of them. Do you remember him?
Huh?
He was like a colonial builder.
No. You're talking about on PBS?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only shows I remember on PBS was the guy that I know who Bob Ross took over for. Him.
Yep. This Old House.
And Yan Can Cook.
Oh yeah.
Now, the thing about Yan, or I think it was Yan Can Cook, is that I would watch him and he would be making jokes and stuff like that. He was not funny. Was not funny at all. But the crowd would be going, ha, 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 cracking up like he was laughing at his stupid jokes. And I would sit there and go, you're not making any sense, dude. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Sheep there.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But I think the funniest part. Well, Laura just put into the group, Yan can cook, so can you. Ooh. Do you ever remember any of his? Did you ever get any of his jokes, Laura? I sure as hell didn't. I sure as hell did not. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who Bob Ross took over for.
Because nobody gives a rat's butt.
No.
And surprisingly, that's the number one question on Stump the Trump today.
Stump the Trump?
Stump the Trump.
We're not doing Stump the Trumpets. We're doing Stump the Trump. It'll be huge. It'll be the best thing you've ever seen.
Well, one good thing for you guys.
Yeah.
Is either one right answer or one wrong answer. True or false?
They're all true or false?
Yeah.
True, false, true,
false,
true, false.
What is Stump the Chump on today?
That's a mixed bag.
What is it on today?
It's everything, all kinds of stuff.
Hmm.
I can't. I mean, there's nothing specific topic. Just true and false.
True or false? Trump is
So-
still the president.
So for those of you who do not know, every Friday we play a little game called Stump the Chump. I almost said Stump the Trump.
It's catchy.
So, like, Paul, don't use one of the questions that you have. Can you grab a question real quick? Just a sample question. I want to see if anybody in the group can play
Let
this.
me just make sure I don't ask one.
I'm asking one of the ones.
I don't want to ask one of the ones I got here. Let me just check.
And it's all trivia.
Yeah.
And I just want to and just find, one that's, see what it is Paul asks 10 or 11 rapid fire questions.
Yep.
Sometimes they're multiple choice. Sometimes, like today, they're going to be all true
Sometimes they're
false.
themed, like
They're
for a
themed, yeah.
holiday or
Right. And sometimes we don't get any clue at all, just the question.
Yep.
And it's not multiple choice or anything like that. All depends on what Paul wants to do. So you have a question?
I'll make one up.
All right. So great.
There we go.
Paul's going to make a question. So the folks in the group, I want to know, well, if you know the answer, type it in the group. We want to see if,
so we shouldn't blurt out the answer right now.
no, we can't.
Can I blurt out the wrong answers?
No. Because you know what? I've done that before thinking it's going to be wrong and it's actually right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
It's summer in Australia. True or false?
It's summer in Australia. True or false? Who gets the question?
Hmm.
All right. So anybody in the group, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, it's summer in Australia. True or false? Don't look it up. Okay. Laura says true. That's the first answer. Okay. Nobody else. Don't worry to answer because Paul's already gave it away.
No, I didn't give it away. Nobody can hear me.
Yeah, they can.
Oh, they can.
What do you think? Do you think they're just listening to me? I asked that question and then it goes dark.
That's what that microphone in front of you is for. It picks up your voice when you say
Ah.
That's
things.
not in my head.
God. No, really. Do you think I'm just talking and then it just goes dark and nobody hears the answers? They hear you too.
You
They
don't
hear
have that
all of
button?
us.
Am I being picked on? True or false?
Is Paul being picked on? True or false?
Waffle.
That is the grand prize question.
Uh,
See, now that's the thing. Now, picture getting 10 of these questions getting slammed at you within like less than a minute.
And
And
you're
then-
competing against the other person, so you have to get the answer first.
Let's see. Is Paul being picked on? One for true, one for false.
I think it's true. I
Yeah.
feel like a nose.
Only the nose knows. So, Chris, you had said the president is the president, and I will support the president.
Right.
Are you comfortable in that decision yourself?
Absolutely.
personally? Okay. Paul?
I'm not going to walk around saying he's not. I'm just,
Right.
You know, these people that say he's not my president. Yeah, he really is. Unless you're not an American, he really is your president. If
Yeah.
you don't like him,
That's okay.
that's fine. But if you look at the law or the rule of law, he's your president.
I mean, I will
Yeah.
agree there may be some stuff I'm not going to disagree with.
You know what I find? I find that presidential terms, it's very cyclical. The economy is cyclical.
Mhm.
It starts at the top, goes to the bottom, and
Yep.
comes right back around.
Yep.
And if anything goes to crap right now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's Joe Biden
Right.
that did it. It's kind of like, let's look at local things that go on.
Mm-hmm.
So like one person, is in office here, like a first selectman, and they're working on things, which takes time, whether
Yep.
it's economic development or whatever.
You're always thinking 5-10 years into the future.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden that person doesn't run anymore. And then another person from a totally different party, jumps in there and becomes, let's say, first selectman or mayor or whatever.
Right.
Now let's say that things during, that new term, things come into fruition.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all that person's, does that person get all the pat on the back? Or was it because of all the groundwork that the person before him laid down or her laid down?
Yeah. The one typical,
know?
The one exception I will put to that is typically when the Democrats are in charge, the stock market goes down. When the Republicans are in charge, the stock market goes up. And it's only because the difference between big business, their philosophies on big business.
Yeah. Again, it's cyclical. It really is. So here's a question for the folks in the group. And we only have a couple of people really. The rest are trolls because you're not talking, you're not saying anything. Do you think that Bernie Sanders should have been president?
Yeah, he might have been mad.
Do you think Bernie Sanders would have been a better choice than President Biden? And I'm saying President Biden because, well, he's the president, but I'm also got to get used to it as well. I couldn't get used to saying President Trump.
No, you just called him the Donald.
The Donald, yeah, or Trump, just Trump, Laura says no burn. I want to feel the burn. He's coming up. And Bernie's a time traveler. He's everywhere.
Yeah, that chair he's got some motors on it.
Huh?
That chair's got motors on it.
Holy
That's why he's all over the place.
Yeah.
He was in Jewett City, like you said. How'd he get here?
He's everywhere.
With his sweater mittens.
Yeah.
His wife made him.
Did she?
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that Bernie Sanders is not getting some kind of a post within the cabinet or something with Biden.
Well, he is like 99 years old.
But so's Biden. Biden's 78.
Yep. Pelosi's 80.
Yeah.
And these are the people that are in charge making informed decisions.
Yeah. And those are the ages of great grandparents.
Yep.
Right. And what do people of say about their great grandparents? Oh, they're just so cute.
Yeah.
They're just so cute. Look at that. Look, Paul's like, shit. You don't have any great grandchildren?
No.
You have grandchildren?
Yeah.
How many grandchildren do you have? Two.
If anybody wants to do
On the other hand, Chris.
Yes.
Let's
I have two great grandchildren.
Two great grandchildren.
I do.
And he's a decade younger than you.
He's an early starter. What can I tell you?
I'm productive.
I guess so.
He's left his mark in the world.
Oh my God.
I'm like Genghis Khan. 1 in 3 people are my children.
So if you think this week was fun, with ghost hunters and time travelers and psychics, and then we had state police on yesterday.
Yeah.
Talking about recruitment.
How's that going?
Fairly well. They're doing pretty well, which is good. Trooper Muniz, who was here, was very good. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. He's a businessman too. We were talking afterwards. Yeah. He's got goals, man. He's got
Uh-oh. He's gonna be mayor.
No. He's a businessman. Let me tell you, he's
okay.
I'll tell you what he said off. I don't think it's something I want to talk. Well, I mean, it's legal and stuff, but whatever.
We would hope so. Although there
so.
have been troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, he was real cool, and he was from Public Information Office in Middletown, and he traveled quite a ways to get here. From where he lives. So,
do you feel like there has to be a certain psychological trait to be a trooper?
The other two folks that were are they left?
Maybe.
So he's a new officer.
What's that?
This guy is a new one because there were 2 people before, right?
2 people? What? What are you talking
Were
about?
they public information officers?
Well, there's usually 2 or 3.
So okay, so you had the lady.
Well, we had was it Trooper Jeltima?
Yeah.
And Trooper Dorellis that came last time.
Yeah. They're still.
Yeah, and I asked about and then there's another lady now. So there's actually technically 4, but I guess Trooper Jeltima took her sergeant's exam. So she's attached to Troop F in Westbrook right now and not PIO. Oh. But if something happens with her sergeant test or whatever, or there's no position, her position, he was saying, is saved over at PIO.
Gotcha.
So she can still go back.
Yeah, because this guy that you had on, he's actually on 61 on Sunday morning. He comes on there.
Who? Pedro Munez?
Yeah.
He's a photographer. That's what he does. That's what he was going to school for and everything, videography and all that stuff.
Wow.
And if you see any of the PSAs now, the Connecticut State Police put out, it's him that's behind the camera.
Sweet.
You might want to talk to him.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Should have been here yesterday.
Contact platinumgear.com.
Now,
I thought about doing that when I was younger.
what's
Really?
that? Becoming a cop?
Yeah. But
Mhm.
the only thing that turned me off was I was afraid I couldn't take going to an accident scene. I didn't think I had to.
It's tough.
I don't
That's
think I-
hard. Yeah.
I don't think I could do it, so I decided that wasn't something I wanted to go into that
Yeah.
field. But that turned me up. But I did think about it at that time, years ago.
I don't think I could. No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't be a CO
Oh
or
no.
anything
No.
like that.
No.
No.
I have the wrong mindset for stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I kind of, I know people that are COs, and I know people that are police and troopers, and state troopers. There's even a mindset difference between them. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but for the most part now, it seems like COs have to be more of a badass, or have that kind of attitude more so than police now are almost. Yeah, that's my ringtone.
That's your jam.
Yeah. So yes, owner of a lonely heart. But I think police now are more community,
Oh yeah.
activists. Especially the resident state troopers. We were talking about Trooper Adams in Lisbon.
hmm
And he's out there, in the public eye a lot. I'm fixing the door. he's out there in the public eye a lot.
hmm
He's on social media. He's very professional about it and stuff. And he's from Lisbon, and he talks, and his family and stuff like that. So
Yep.
it's actually really, really cool when you see that. He's done a wonderful job,
hmm
as far as the way he's projected himself, on social media. Let's see. Oh, we have
I couldn't reach it.
Couldn't get it. There goes the door. So yeah, he's done a really great job.
I think there almost
I feel he's done a really great job.
yeah, I think there almost had to be a change with the way that the media has been portraying police officers,
Mhm.
that more community driven projects are in place because of that.
But I think a lot of them were community driven before that even.
Oh, I think so, but I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's more in the public eye.
Now it is, yeah.
And again, I think it's more because they're letting their personality, or they're allowed to let their personality, come out. They're
Yeah.
not, I mean, it's anywhere, any job or any company that you work for, someone's going to be a jerk.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure that's the same in the state police ranks.
Two kinds of people in this world.
Even even
Yeah.
even a radio station.
That's right. Sorry, Paul. But anyway, all right, it's time for Stump the Chump. You ready, Paul? Let's move right
Let's
on
move
from
right
there.
Here we go. True or false?
True or false, Paul? It's how many questions?
I think it's 12. I could be wrong.
There's 12.
So it could be a 6-6 tie.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
12 chances for you to win.
You only get one shot.
Yeah, 12 chances for you to win your title back.
We'll see.
Because I am the champ right now. All right. Here we go. Stump the Chump for Friday, January 22nd, 2021. Paul, go.
The star sign Aquarius is represented by a tiger. True or false?
False.
False.
True.
What? Aquarius?
I thought that was the water bearer.
Yeah.
M&M stands for Mars and Moordale.
False.
True.
False. M&M
Oh, one for Mike.
M&M stands for Mars and Muri. Gin is typically included in a Long Island tea. Iced
False.
tea.
True.
It's true.
What?
1-1.
As vodka, white rum, lemon juice, triple sec, sugar syrup, and Coca-Cola.
Whatever.
There are two parts of the body that cannot heal themselves. True or false?
True.
False. There's
Every-
only one. Teeth.
Well, that figures.
Okay.
A is the common letter used in English language. Most
False.
common letter used in English.
False.
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 It's E.
E is the most
Yeah.
common letter. Appears in 11% of all English words.
Hold on. Something when you said Eminem.
Yeah.
Zariana says no. It's false. He's a rapper.
In Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy has no siblings. True or false?
True.
False.
False.
He's got a sister.
Ooh.
He's got a
Got a younger
sister.
sister.
Yeah.
2-1.
There are 5 different blood groups. True or false?
True.
False.
False.
Oh, come on.
There are 4. A,
O.
B, AB, and O.
Oh.
3-1.
Cinderella was the first Disney princess.
False.
False. Snow White and 7 Dwarfs.
That was a push if there ever
Yeah,
was one.
1937.
It was like harmonies.
ASOS stands for as seen on screen.
False.
True.
True.
That's it.
Alaska is the biggest American state in
True.
square miles. It's true.
I got you under the
I will say
Under-
4-2.
under the.
Madonna's real name is Madonna.
Yes, true.
It's true. It's Madonna
4-3.
Louise.
Ciccone.
Coffee is made from berries.
True.
4-3.
I lost. Congratulations
Or
on regaining your Stump the Chump
do
championship.
you refuse to concede?
Oh, it's going to be huge. No way.
Are you going to hold a coup now to keep your title?
It's going to be an insurrection here at the station. Bring back the goodness. Bring out the donness. Why am I not here? Why am I Mar-a-Lago? Why does Malena? Who the hell is she? Or was it Melania? She's a wonderful vice president. No, wait a minute. See, he's senile too. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Guess what? We'll be back for you and I with Jim.
Is Jim coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For after breakfast. That'll be at 10 o'clock this morning on most of the same radio station.
What's the big conspiracy for the day?
I don't know. You never know what Jim's going to bring in. As far as in his big bag of tricks.
We don't know. We don't know.
So
We have no clue what he's gonna.
we're certainly going to find out. So have a great weekend, everybody. Well, what are you talking about? We'll be back in an hour or so for after breakfast, where we get really, really buck wild.
Glad you didn't say buck naked.
It's SNSN.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Grizzle Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents,